Hi, Gemini. This is Lana, the comedian medium, and I am coming to you on a cool, not really that cold, really, for January outside of Chicago. You're supposed to get a snowstorm, a massive snowstorm of a foot of snow, and it maybe snowed an inch. I don't know about you, but I've never seen a job or career where they can be 30% right and keep their jobs. I'm telling you that. Oh, here's some cards. It's kind of like, hey, Jimmy, you made a $300,000 mistake. Oh, that's okay, but you still got $700,000 of it, so we'll forgive you. I don't think so. But anyway, hit like and subscribe. Yes, I'm sick. Sorry, I got a really bad head cold going around. Hit like and subscribe for your chance to win a free reading or hypnosis. I did select my January. Also invented EnchantedSky.com or The Wise Woman Sage. Those are my blog and my web page. Okay, so what I'm doing is doing a yearly read for you. It's kind of a general read, but your overall theme, all those things. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, the general reading. All right. So, your general month, all right, starts out with you kind of just doing the status quo. You know, if you've got your job, your 9-to-5 job, you're working, you are looking for a little bit more. See, you're wanting to transform. You're wanting to, right now, this month, wanting to change, trying to figure yourself out. The overall feeling for this reading for this year for you is you're going to be dealing with people in power, okay, or waiting for messages from them. So it seems to me that you will be talking to your renter, talking to your creditor, talking to a bank, talking to an attorney, talking to somebody of power. It seems to me like the King of Swords is usually someone in power, like I said. But it is a air sign. So it could be you taking the bull by the horns, but I do feel like it's not, because I do feel like the other thing is you're waiting for news of money. You're waiting to get your money together. You're waiting for, like I still say that the overall reading is getting your business where it should be, getting your, it's going to take a lot of your time to perhaps move your business or get your act together as far as money's concerned, and you're going to be relying on a major event that's coming in that has to do with money. So, through an email, you just refinanced your house. Well, it doesn't seem like maybe that's going to happen way in October. It looks like it might happen like in June or May or June or so. But it offsets your whole reading for the year, okay? And in the long run, it's going to be very, very beneficial down the road to you, okay? And we're not just talking, we're talking more 5 to 7 years, because we did start a new cycle. Now, in 2020, you have a karmic number. And a karmic number is, what it means is that you're going to reap the benefits of what you've done. Okay, so if you've been a bad person, you're gonna suffer this year. But if you've been a good person, you've did what you're supposed to do. You've always lived cleanly. You've always done the right thing. You've always helped others. You've always been a good person. You're gonna reap the benefits of that also. Okay, so in January, you're doing your status quo, but you're also looking for some soul searching. And I know in January, a lot of people do that because of their New Year's resolutions. So, with that said, okay, in month of February, you're dealing with a Man of Pentacles, which is a earth sign. So an earth sign's Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. All right. Now this air sign, like I said, could be you because you are a Gemini, and a Gemini, it could be you taking the bull by the horns, and it could be a combination. I kind of feel like it is. But in the month of February, you're going to be dealing with somebody of money that has money, that deals with money, and you're on your way to success with them. Maybe you had a little bit of dispute with somebody. Maybe you decided you're going to go move your money around. Maybe you've got a new person in your life that you're going to be very successful with. That maybe they're going to come out and back you in some way. This could be, like I said, this could be a man coming into your life, or even a woman coming into your life, as far as romantically. All right. Now in March, you've got the Ace of Wands, and then you're going forward with an idea. It could be a little bit of everything. It's an idea. It's a inspiration. It's, I'm going to do this. It's a good idea. It could be just managing your money. But if you look, this is from the hand of God. This is predestined that you're supposed to be doing it. Maybe you figured out a way to pay off all your debt. Maybe you figured out a way to get your book finally published after all this time. Okay. And you're going forward towards it very quickly. So you're going to make it happen. And remember, I told you that could be you. It could be you making these things happen, waiting for something, I know there's a lot of writers out there, and it's really hard to get out into the market. I'm a published author, and it's been tough. I've had to put my own money a little bit into it, which really sucks. I shouldn't have had to. But I feel like that this card here is waiting for you're in a waiting period where you're waiting for a notice or to be told about an opportunity about money. And I feel like maybe you'll get a small forwarding fee for publishing. It's something like that. Okay, so January, February, March, April. In April, you got to be strong. And see, you're going forward with whatever you're doing. So for some of you might say, hey, you know what? I got the opportunity. I'm going to go for that building that I wanted. I'm going to move my business. I'm going to go for it. Let's do it. Okay. For some of you, it might even be, like I said, I feel like for some of you guys, this person is playing a significant role. Okay. This may be that you're starting a relationship with somebody and it's going forward, okay? Because the reason I said that is because we've got a Lovers card coming up in the month of May. Now, Lovers doesn't always need lovers. Lovers can also be making your choice and being wise about it. It's also, they're asking you to think wisely and trust that this is a divine connection. So I do feel like this person may back you. They may, in some way, shape, or form. And it could be love. See, look you got a star in a love card, in a Lover's card. So to me, that means that there's more than that. More than, in the month of May, there's more than just money going on. There's some type of relationship, some type of love. It can be self-love, learning to love yourself. But I do feel like that you are getting the backing from this person. I still feel that, okay? They're the ones that started all this. And I go in 6 months. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you notice, this person has started the creative endeavors, has pushed you to say, okay, what the hell? I think that For some of you, you might be moving in with somebody. I really do feel that. Okay. Or going forward in a relationship. Okay. For others, they may just be backing you. They may be a very close friend that's supporting you as you go about your you're making some changes. Excuse me. All right. So see, you've got justice coming and you've got some help. So now you may have had to go to court. You may have to. You may have a speeding ticket, and you got out of it. Or, I do know that you're going to get the support you need. All right. This very well could be coming from this person, but it also could be a luck of circumstances or fairness. I want to say for some of you that this justice card is coming because you have what you've put in the time and the energy from here, back in here, to get this. And you're finally, if you notice, balance, you're getting the help you need. So maybe you were applying for a loan. Maybe you saying, you know what, I'm going to do this and let's see if it balances out. Well, it's going to. All right. I feel like some people are getting a settlement also of some sort. And it could be taxes, but I feel like there's a settlement of some sort. Okay. So now we have the Queen, we have the Knight of Wands, who's going forward, and it's an emotional thing, who's backing you. Now, wands are usually fire signs. This feels like it's not the king, it's the knight, and he's going forward to do some battling for you. Now, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. So do you see the king and the queen? The king and the queen are looking at each other. They are twin flames. They are united on the same page. So this is playing into this, and I don't care what anybody says. There's some type of connection. It could be a twin flame. It could be a twin soul. It could be a karmic connection. But you are making a connection with another person that's going to drive you forward, okay? Maybe you're going to let go of some other old things, but you've got some really good things happening. You've got justice. I like to see the justice card because it's fair and impartial. That's happening in the month of June. That could be it could be all because it's a monthly reading. That could easily be that your car broke down and and there somebody came through and didn't really charge you hardly anything. Do you see my point? But that's in the month of June. But as these play out, these are playing together. I know that. And that in the month of July, they're going to play together and play into each other. And it looks to me that you are going forward in an almost a blessed state at times. Okay? So just a thought. Okay? So the Seven of Cups is where you're making your choices. Okay? Now, you got several choices that aren't so good and aren't so bad. And, you're trying to make sure you make the right one. And there's a little confusion right now. See, I want to say something about moving a business or going somewhere and just moving up and out, and transforming their lives, like I said. Okay? They're going to the right person for support is what's going on. Now, this could be a lover. This could be, like you said, your best friend. It could be a business associate. All right? So, and it just, you've got to make your choices and make your plans. And there's something slightly hidden, and you're not quite sure yet. You're trying to see through the crap, cut it through so you can see clearly. So the month of July is a lot of confusion. Or January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Oops, excuse me, it's August. All right? So you are, I don't know, something's hidden slightly. It's both these cards are hidden cards. There's something slightly not yet to be revealed. That's a good thing that has to do with all this. All right? Now, in the month of September, you are bound to your paycheck, your job. You're trying to free yourself from all the debt, I feel like, or you're chained to your job and you're trying to put down firm foundations, though. So they're warning you to think through any decisions that you're making, see decisions, and how it's going to affect you, because are you going to be chained to it? All right, that's kind of what's going on in September. We're chained to our jobs. We hate to admit it, but we are. We're also chained sometimes to people in our lives because there's karmic things we worked out that we aren't even aware of, and we go back for more, So in the month of October, you have a King of Wands, which is a fire sign. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and somebody's kind of you're walking around them or they're walking around you, being careful, tiptoeing. Somebody's stolen something from you maybe, or you've stolen something from somebody else. I feel like you're tiptoeing around this person. And I'm not quite sure who that is, but I feel like it may be a father type figure. And I'm not sure what that means. But in the month of November, you've got a Four of Cups and you're a little unhappy. So right now, the way the thing has gone out, played out so far, it's not going fast enough is what's going on. Now, like I said, you're in for a transformation. And you've decided to do this, and it's going okay. It's like right here in March, April, May. It's all these decisions that have come to this point. So now you're going, I got the skills. Why don't I just do this and go, like, the decision that I made wasn't working. Okay, so I'm going to go out and strike out on my own and see what else I get. And that's kind of like the feeling. And see, look at, in the month of December, you are the Emperor. And you have a message coming. All right. I want to say that's a written message. Okay. So how are these playing together? You might want to ask. So you're taking the bull by the horns and you're waiting for for messages of money, opportunities of money, something to get you moving, because some of the decisions that you're making affect all the other ones. So what this reading is telling me is be careful and wise in all of the decisions you make this year, because it seems to me that there's a lot of things of that order popping in here as far as you making your decision and how you're going forward. Okay. You're going to start in March with you're going forward. Okay. And you be strong and just what the hell. I always say this is the what the hell card. Let's do it. And here you make your decision to clean up the act. You're waiting for justice, which you're going to get, which means you'll be fair. Okay? So it's not a bad read at all. But I feel like in this reading, there's a little bit of a warning to be careful what you do as far as the wishes that you make, the things you put forward, because they will have positive repercussions in the first half of the year. But being careful to manage your money, do what you got to do. You've got the ability, you've got the talent, but be careful because you don't want to get weighed down with something. So it's telling you, and that's financial. So I want to say for some of you, this is a love reading, and it is a major person coming into your life. And I want to say that this person, don't get weighed down by this person and let them become a burden to you. If you find that that's the issue, then you need to cut them loose. Okay. This is not a bad reading at all, but just to understand that one of your choices are affecting them in that last part of the year. Okay. For positive or negative. And I want to say there's going to be a month or so where you're completely confused. You don't know which way to go, but you will find your way out of it towards the end of the year. And that's the ultimate person that is able to make their choices. All right. with that, that's just some stuff to think about. This is Land of the Comedian Medium, and hit like and subscribe. I'm getting a lot of responses. Sometimes I make comments about certain signs. I'm getting a lot of, I'm not getting flack from people like, really? I blah, 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 blah. I don't know that they act like this, they act like that. But remember that you are basically more than one sign. That your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign all play very significant. Now, some people believe in the North Node, and then some people believe in the Venus sign. I look at the three main signs. That's for me, and I can usually see compatibility. I can kind of tell. I've never been into astrology much, but the more I understand it, the more I know that it really does work. So anyway, hit like and subscribe for a chance to win a free reading or hypnosis, and I will see you guys in about a couple weeks because I'm going to start doing readings for the month, more detailed reading. Okay? Namaste.